Got a problem, you shine a light on it and you try to eliminate the problem. That's what I've always been taught in life, and that's the goal here.
Elmira City Council members are tired of drugs and violence running through the city. And now they are speaking out to stop it from getting any worse. Good evening, everyone. I'm Laura Queso.
And I'm JB Buno. Thanks for joining us here on the late edition in high definition. As we've been reporting here at WENY TV News, neighbors on the south side are speaking out against drugs and violence in their community. And this week, 2 city council members are joining the fight.
Councilmember Dan Royal says he had a personal connection to a recent murder victim. He's calling for an increase in the city's enforcement against drugs and violence. WENY TV's Joe Malillo spoke to another council member today about this issue. He joins us live in the studio with the story. Joe.
Laura, Elmira City Council member Bill McCarthy has had neighbors asking him for help. He said the best thing for people to do is to band together.
To a certain extent, yes, I am nervous because, I'm getting a little older now. I'm in my 50s, and I do have a teenage son who goes to high school also, who's a pretty good kid, and, I worry for him as well.
For neighbors living in Elmira, it's not a secret. The city has plenty of drugs, and with it comes violence. On Monday, our media partner, the Star-Gazette, reported City Council member Dan Royal asked the council to beef up drug enforcement in the city. Royal has a personal connection to Brian Bear Martin, the man found dead in a vehicle parked on Alexander Place. Fellow Southside Council member Bill McCarthy was also at the meeting and says he's also fed up with the drugs and violence.
And I'm seeing quality neighbors put their houses up for sale, and that frightens me. I don't want to push people out, but we've got a problem. We've got to address it.
People in Bill's district have been doing their part by gathering together and even creating a neighborhood watch program. There could be multiple solutions to this citywide problem, but in the end, both council members and neighbors agree, just do something.
The drug unit, that's a big one. If you can get more on the drug unit, because that is one of our major problems out there, that crime, there's all kinds of spin-off crimes because of that.
There's a lot of community things that are not being done for the children. And, as they grow up with nothing to do, it seems as though what they're doing is what they're not supposed to be doing.
Now, a reminder, if you see something, say something. Call the police tip line at 271-HALT or 271-4258. Live in the studio, Joe Malillo, WENY TV News.
All right, thank you very much, Joe. And adding to that story, the man accused of murdering Brian Bear Martin was indicted today in Chemung County Court. 21-year-old Justin Jones faces 1 count of second-degree murder for the death of the 25-year-old Martin, whose body was discovered on November 8th in the back of an SUV on Alexander Place. Last week in Elmira City Council, a medical examiner testified Martin's leg had almost been completely severed. Investigators also say they found a bloody meat cleaver and large knife in Jones's home. Jones was arraigned in county court this morning. He's scheduled to be back in court on January 9th.